Hello and welcome to the next ReeVlog, where I'm slightly worried. Some of you may be aware that I usually have a tri-monthly crash, where over the course of roughly 3 months, I mentally and physically drain myself, and due to my lack of sleep, it just builds up to the point where roughly every 3 months I usually have an afternoon where everything that I can do, like all of my resolve and sort of work ethic and energy, just drain right out of me, and I just have to and try and sleep, which usually leads to about 2 days of proper clarity before I get back to my self. Bit worrying though, because it's 2 weeks in a row now I crashed on the Saturday. And this time I don't have that usual clarity. And last week, I only had it for 1 day. So it's a bit worrying. But I've still got to go round and do what it is I've got to do. Like have breakfast soon, after getting dressed. And click the resolve button on my computer for the high-risk item that was found in the scan I did overnight yesterday. Get my stuff ready to go to set up pole, even though I still can't really use my left arm, and to do essay work while I'm there. Yeah. It's not going to be a fun day for me. Hopefully I won't be there for too long, because then when I get back, I should be able to do something else. Hoping for some D&D. Hoping I won't have to run it. Because if I have to run it, I don't think I'll be able to do a good job, and I did that yesterday, and it was awesome. But yeah, so I sorry, my tongue's a bit dry. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Also need to hydrate then. But yes, I'm hoping to play The Curse of Strahd some more today. I enjoy the other one a lot, but I don't think that they're going to have anything ready. But I'm not entirely sure whether the person who's running Strahd will have anything, but I hope so, because I like that character a lot. Like, it's my first paladin. The paladin, and like I like their backstory and stuff. They are actually no, I'm not going to sit down. They're a like really powerful archmage, archdruid, archsorcerer, and then they started to go to warlock, and they made a deal with a celestial, and then the celestial was like, okay, if you can defeat this here angel, then goodo, I will lend you / give you some power of mine. Give some power of mine. And he was like, well, okay then. Where are we doing this? Oh, lay down. And the Celestials all like, you'll find out. And when he got back home, the angel was attacking his family. So he was like, oh no, fuck you. And tried to kill the angel. The Celestial then just cut off his ability to use the magic. So he had to defeat it the old-fashioned way, by just like brute force. And then he managed to beat the angel because he managed to do a lot of damage to it beforehand with his magic, and sadly he was unable to save his wife and their children and his siblings, who all lived together. So every member of his family died beside him that day, and he lost his connection to his magic, at which point he wanted to go back on the deal, which, you know, fair enough. And he considered it a draw because he did defeat the angel. So he was like, nope, I'm not having this. So he was just like, I'm going to forsake my name and get out of the contract anyway. So the contract was nullified, and the Celestial, known as the Scholar, also goes by Arthur, was it the scholar? No, it was the scribe. Yeah, they took an interest in him, and so they have given him power, and his powers are those of a paladin now, but he doesn't really enjoy using them, so he's also clawing back as much arcane power as he can. So he's got the magic initiate feat, and then he's going to end up having like ritual caster, spell sniper, and something else. But because he wants to claw back all of the arcane knowledge he can, as opposed to relying solely on the divine, which I think he's going to do quite well with, because he's winged tiefling. And I took warlock as the magic initiate thing, because they also use charisma for their spellcasting modifier, like a paladin. And then Eldritch Blast is arcane, and it's like, yeah, you fuck stuff up with that. So hopefully he'll be able to mostly use that and his sword and shield. So yes. Anyway, I'm gonna go because this is getting very long and my tongue is really uncomfortable. So I need to go have breakfast and have a drink, I think. But I will catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.